Hello chatters, welcome to the Gender Chat Show. My name is Adez Nwankwo. On today's episode of Gender Chat Show, we're talking about the importance of parents actually having sex discussion with their children from while they are still little, adolescent age, toddlers, adolescents and teenagers, and why it's important for both parents to participate in this sex education. It is important not just because of the rampant harassment that we get to hear about in schools and places of work, among friends, even relatives. It's important because most people don't even know what's constituted of sexual harassment. And some fathers actually feel it is not their place to discuss this thing. They think they should just do buddy-buddy with their boys. Just ask them, oh, do you have a girlfriend? Oh, are you serious? Have you kissed her yet? Have you guys done it? That's not enough. Sex education should be encompassing. When they are little, why it is important for them to mention the words penis, vagina, butts, the breast. Why it is not okay for people to touch them in certain places. Why it is fine for them to come back home and report if somebody touches them in an inappropriate way. And as they grow older, for parents, you need to let your teenagers know that consent is very important. Even as adolescents, while in school, while they are playing, that it's not okay for you to touch a girl's butt or her breast simply because you're playing and you're friends. It is not okay. It is not something we should do simply because in our head is a man. Oh well, it's just being a man. Men get attracted to boobs and butts. No, it is not fine. For men, let's not shy away from having discussion with our girls when it comes to sexual education, sexual orientation. Because most girls who actually have sex discussions with their parents, especially with their dad, grow up having self-confidence as to what they can accept or not accept within the boundaries of a sexual relationship with their partner. So they know what to expect, they know what not to expect, they know when it's okay for them to actually say no, when they say they're not interested in going further down. They know how to be assertive in relations when it comes to sexual discussions with their partner. So fathers, please don't shy away from having this sex discussion with your daughters. It is very, very important that we let them know what consent is about. It is very important that we let them know why it is okay to seek consent from their partners. That you would see a girl you really want to kiss her, you don't just go ahead and do it. Please ask her if it's okay with her. And of course, it's not just women that get sexually harassed. Even men get sexually harassed. Yes, ladies, those flirting that you do, and if you notice that the man is uncomfortable, please by all means stop. Some men won't tell you they are uncomfortable with it because they're trying to respect your person. And because they're trying to respect your person, they will rather swallow in their embarrassment. They will rather take in the embarrassment than tell you. And because we are living in a society that actually shame men that speak out when they are sexually harassed, so most people will actually keep quiet about it. So, ladies, you need to be very careful. Be very, very sensitive to your partner or to the person you're sending a sexual signal to. Be certain that the person wants what you want too. If the person is not responding in a positive light, please by all means stop. No means no. Stop means stop. You don't force them. You don't coerce them. You don't try to tell them, oh, well, come on. Don't calm them on. Stop. If they say you should stop. And it is really, really, really important that while we talk about sex discussion with our teenagers, that we let them understand that those things they feel, that sexual urge they have is biological, is totally natural. Yes, please, mothers, stop making sex for women sound like it's a crime, it's a sin, it's outrageous or an abomination. That's how we have a whole lot of young couple that end up being sexually frustrated simply because the woman either hates sex or is not interested in sex or just can't give her partner sexual satisfaction or even demands sexual satisfaction for herself. She doesn't even look forward to having sex. As in, the mere thought of, oh, it's getting to night and he's coming back from work and he might want to have sex with me starts making some women actually panic. Yes, real panic. simply because of grown girls thinking that sex is a crime, is a sin, is an abomination. So a whole lot of people get married and their sex life is a zero interest for most of them, and the man starts going out to, you know, seek sexual satisfaction or pleasure from someone else, and they start having distance in their marriages that actually leads to a whole lot of rancor. Let's stop making young girls feel like sex is a crime or a sin or an abomination. Let them understand that that sexual urge that they have, it's normal, it's natural, it's biological, it's something that comes, and then teach them why self-control is good, fine, while sexual expression too is absolutely good. So why would tell men that it's okay to express that sexual feeling or sexual frustration anyway, we should teach girls too that it's okay for them to express theirs too, but within the ambit of being lawful, not being lawless, not going about touching people or raping people or harassing people or disrespecting people's boundaries in space. So let's teach people to enjoy their sex, the sexual feelings that come. Let them seek sexual satisfaction in a way that it's lawful. Stop making young girls feel that it is shameful, it is dirty, it is an abomination. It is not dirty. Sex should be actually enjoyed. Yes, fathers, please, let's have this discussion. Maybe you want to have it separately, maybe you want to have it together or whichever. But I think both parents need to have sexual discussions with their word. Yes, not just mothers talking to daughters or fathers talking to sons. You need both of you to do the same. You switch sides, and at the same time you sit down together and do it. It is really, really important. Let them be able to view from the two perspectives, the male perspective, the female perspective. Let them be able to ask questions. Let them be able to, you know, weigh things as it is. And as they grow older, they get to, you know, perceive things better and understand better. Okay, chatters, it's been really fun hanging out with you guys. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really, really, really need you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would love to hear from you. Follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. My name is Adezola. See you some other time. Goodbye.